The Rift, and that should be the go button for GenG to start off this objective.
Yeah, great fear there on to Zeka as he's almost just popped like a balloon. What the heck was that? Almost just one shot by Chovy alone. Look at the poke damage. Duro snipes him with the redemption.
He's on the way. Can Honq avoid this? Peter, well, does he just want to invest the flash? He's so
Peter's
low.
just gonna look for the flash hook underneath the tower, but it's not going to be enough damage from Honq. Still able to flash away. Summoners exchanged between the Nort and the Azir.
Nice roam from Peter.
He uses the heal for him as well. Now BDD's gonna flash just to kill Kaiwing. Flash heal wasn't enough.
Positioning it now into the Herald. TES dominating game one. All in though, Caps! No time for redemption!
Cream, baby, back to his origins on the Akali.
A little too good. Now starting to build towards that Chovy lead we all know and love as...
And Prasvati he tries to flash away from it, and he slammed into the wall! Chovy take a pew!
we've seen so far in the series, maybe? Kind of?
It's feeling like that, but this is also the biggest engage from Delay.
There we go!
As Viper goes unstoppable, taking down Ruler. Tempered Fate will be avoided, but Works is pretty decent.
As the rest of G2 are going to be clumping.
The Brav. Going a little bit wide, but now he's just completely isolated himself. Flat forward with the play. Broken Blade ready to come over the wall immediately into the back line, but Jackie Love is still standing for now, untouched. Broken Blade trying to move forward, but 369 perfectly interrupts. Jackie Love shift back over the wall, now able to free fire, but Hansam is firing back just as well. Trap down, Redemption coming in. The Caitlyn needs to make the difference, but it's 369 into the back line with the triple.
He's going to try and get there as soon as he can, but I don't know whether it's quite going to work.
Here we go.
Canyon needs to hit this smite. He does it. It's taken by Viper. Mega Inferno Bomb gets rid of Duro, but now Canyon, can he find the damage in this one? And he should be able to, but no, the satchel gets him over. And the Q is not enough. HLE even out the Drakes.
So it's just everything does your poke lane.
Oh my god! Oh my god, the Mega Inferno Bomb of Doom, and GenG overstepping Peter with a great double pulverize onto the backline, and everything hits this time. Rest tries to dive in, but is put to sleep, and all he'll see are nightmares of KT. A triple in the air for Dogdam, another sleep landing.
As Keen knew that he couldn't confirm the kill, didn't want to make himself too vulnerable, but Zeus, he's not going to be able to get back to this wave, like, ever. He does decide to do so, as now Keen could be the one in trouble. No! Keen had the scissors out and chops him down. HLE, they do not want to let this go, but I think they might even have to, as Canyon goes in, seismic shove. Not going to quite find it as Duro finds another Pop Blossom on the everyone that was left, and then it's mopped up by the Aatrox.
8K getting lower. Kanavi looking for the flank. G2 have no idea. They want to burn this down. They see the TP now. They realize they may have overstepped, but the Otacon's been leashed. TES want to fight. Double redemption, but they're grouping for the Cyclone. Crescent Guard denies it for a brief moment, but all of G2 have to run because once again, it is 369 and Cream back to back. The triple kill for the Akali. G2 are helpless in the face of this top esports dive.
Up this Drake will be soul point for them. Chovy on the flank as he wraps around to join his team behind this Drake. Perfect with that equalizer. Weaver's wall. Perfect's on the wrong side of it, but can walk out towards the top side of his jungle. Drake down to 2,000 HP. Peter with the Pop Blossom! And a fight flowers for KT. BDD dives in. GenG are left routed as Ruler has nowhere to go. Flashes, but with an ace in the hole. One more bullet in Dogdam's shot. A Cataclysm. The tomb for Ruler as KT clean up the fight.
He's up. They cannot find Owner, and they know that's an issue, but it's misses on the ult.
They wanted the public execution. They can't get Gumayushi. 3-man Pop Blossom from Peria, and Jackie Love's dead again. This time, his friends might just go with him. Gumayushi needs a little bit more as Kanavi chases forward on Doran. The Trundle needs the kill, but he dies to the Cataclysm. Cream locked up by Faker. It's a Justice Punch to the jaw, and Gumayushi knocks him out. Triple kill for the Kaisa as Hong's a fish out of water, and T1 get an ace for 2.
HLE, we'll see whether they can clear this last one out. They're not quite able to on this push. They have another wave coming in. The exhaust comes down. There's a great pillar once more. As Zeka gets on over towards Chovy, finds a knock-up and executes in the bomb out from Zeka. Welcome
attacking here. Keria disengaging as AL's on the approach. T1 grouped up as 4. The Drake is down to 2,000 HP. Faker joins up with everybody. It's a 5v5. They go in immediately as Doran tries to lead the charge with a blast estimating smash, but he's only going to be beat down himself. A lot of damage on the Doran, but he is not down. Keria into the back line. The major engage from T1. Tarzan finds a supreme display of talent and making a 1-for-1 so far, but T1 have the health bars. Faker rides the Weaver's wall as Keria's about to die into the back line, but Kyle falls. Tarzan falls. T1, they'll lose Keria as Gumayusi fights back, and Shanks is on the run. Faker and Guma looking for a little bit more with a piercing arrow going over the wall, and Faker's ready to flash. Another rock is thrown, and Shanks is buried. T1, 4 for 2.
Objective reset now. Eyes on those support cooldowns as well. Keria's ulti, the unbreakable for the Braum, will be important as T1 already getting mid-prio. Doran fishing for the flank once again. Ready to come over the wall with a public execution. Keria going into the wall, locking up Cuz. Instantaneous knockup! A flawless combo to keep it going. Duckdown finally escapes, but he just finds himself in a 1v1 versus Doran. Hope fading fast for the side of KT as Keria is still standing. Perfect and BDD running for the hills. T1 grabbing their second Drake, but Owner not done yet. Knocks Peter out as well.
His cooldown still available.
Trophy on the flank, blast cone down, Cuz cleansed away with them. Mikhail's Canyon in the pit, Cuz has to flash. As they look for the engaged Canyon going in, Cuz in the middle of the pit as well. The redemption coming out from GenG. Cuz trying to get out of that hot possession. The morning mist landing on towards the backline. The Elder down to 7,000. Good stun coming out. The corner of the port got Juro blocks. The Glacial Fisher out as well. The Elder secured as KT. They get it and Dogdown. It's flashing forward. Ruler rules no longer. KT clean up the fight and now march down mid.
Such a nuisance in the fight if you have to use your cooldowns on other members, but he actually went down to like 30 HP, so he didn't get to play the big drain tank as we're still going!
Yeah, Peanut going in looking for more power. Once again, it's 4! True shot barrage there as they try and keep Ruler out of the fight, but now he's in there. Zayas at full health though as Peanut going down so incredibly low, and Viper getting so much damage in the fight. Keen finds the angle, but Peanut has the Winter's Wrath, and now it's Zayas going down. Viper at 100, and Ruler will not be stopped. Looking for it, he flashes forward, and it's a double.
To Tarzan, but it's not a lot. They don't need a lot, they just need time to chip away at these tier 3s. Doran with a bellows breath to get through the claw. Flandra loses half his HP. The Mordekaiser's gonna be your target. Here goes the Ornhorn. They knock Flandra up into the air, but again, nobody under serious threat. Tarzan with an impale onto 1, but he's about to die. He flashes away. Guma flashes in. Keria with a 3-man Pop Blossom will seal the fate of anyone's legend. Guma with a triple. Guma with a quadra. Only Flandra stands. Gumayusi finally dies, but AL will die with him.
Yeah, perfect. Guma is 2 levels up on the top laner.
Cuz caught out, isolated, immediate subjugate to try and stay standing, forced to flash back. BDD in the darkness! 3-man! But it's Doran to try to turn it right back! The ulti is decent, Keria wants to turn it back with the hostile takeover. The gold deficit is just too massive. Even a miracle, even an incredible angle was not enough in the face of this T1 lineup. The triple, the quadra, T1 bringing us to silver scrapes.